guys, welcome to Bastion Time. I am your host Bastion. This is Nintendo News. Let's get to that news. Now first of all, just to get it out of the way, let's talk about the leaked NX controller. And many of you wondered why I wasn't covering this sooner as soon as the news was breaking, and it's because it seemed pretty obvious to me that it was a fake. I was still not 100% sure it was a fake, but now we do know for certain that it's a fake. And in case you don't know what this is about, there were two completely different batches of leaks from two completely different people, each claiming that they had an image of the NX controller, and this image is based on a patent that Nintendo had filed, or that was unearthed not too long ago, of an oval-shaped touchscreen controller with nubs, and a lot of people said, this is obviously a fake. Nintendo would never, ever make a controller like this. It wouldn't feel comfortable in your hand, and so it turns out it's 100% fake. And we know this because not only have the people come forward and said, yeah, it's a fake, the guy who actually made a 3D printed version of this that he then took pictures of and then leaked showed us a full video of how he made it. And a lot of people were like, oh, ha ha ha, that's so funny. In my personal opinion, this is such a douchey move. Like, people are hungry for news on the NX. It's really not kind to play on those people's, thirst for information to then leak this stuff and then be like, ha ha ha, it was just a leak, I made it, it was just fake. I don't know. I can understand why somebody would want to do it, but it's douchey in my opinion, and I'm not a fan. Our next story is about the fact that Capcom is funding a Resident Evil musical over in Japan. It's just a musical about Resident Evil? It's so weird. I mean, I could imagine like an opera of Zelda, or, maybe not a musical, but an opera. But a Resident Evil musical is just very strange to me, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of that. Our next story is about the fact that Hyrule Warriors Legends does not perform well on the regular 3DS, which is something that they kind of alluded to, but yeah, people who've tried playing it on the regular 3DS say it is unbearable. It's only playable on the new Nintendo 3DS, so I'm really surprised that Nintendo would go ahead and release a game that they knew couldn't perform well on the 3DS, considering the 3DS is their major thing. I know they're trying to get people to buy the new Nintendo 3DS, but many people have not yet jumped on that boat, and now I can't get the Hyrule Warriors Legends unless I get a new Nintendo 3DS. I guess I'm not getting Hyrule Warriors Legends anytime soon. And our final story for the day is something pretty sad. It's the fact that up in Seattle, which is 3 hours from where I live, that's where the North American Pokemon creative team exists for localization and whatnot. And the Pokemon creative director was killed in a freak accident. Basically, he was driving, it was like a windstorm, and he was driving through a park, and a tree just fell down onto his car. He had his kid inside. Thankfully, the kid is fine. But he is not. He is no longer with us, so that's pretty sad. But anyways, to end on a downer note, see you guys next time for more news. Bye, guys.